Good morning. I'm here, like almost right on time too. Ha! How about that? I actually set my alarm this morning, but I woke up before it. Actually, Connor woke me up before it. Connor wasn't sleepy this morning like I was. I was up way too late last night. I had gifts and graces over at Southwest Institute of Healing Arts, and I'm kind of wound up when I get home, so it was like 12:30 before I went to bed. I decided to better set my alarm for this morning because I had a couple of things happening, not just this, but my guy Raphael from Squeaky Clean Garbage Bins is coming any moment now to get my garbage cans to clean, so I wanted to get those out there for him. Great service, the coolest guy in the world. So he comes every other month, and he like cleans and sanitizes my big outside garbage cans. It's a wonderful service. I love having it done. So, except then I hate to throw garbage in them because they're so pretty and clean. But I guess that's what they're for. So anyway, I've got to bed a little bit late last night. I have a webinar this morning too. I thought I had 3 this morning, but my head was just messed up, as sometimes happens. I have one this morning, one tomorrow morning, and then the other one's not till Wednesday. So I don't know why I was thinking they were all this morning. So I figured I better get on here and get her done before my 8 o'clock webinar starts. So anyway, yeah, I did Reiki last night at Gifts and Graces. I love doing Reiki over there. Let me tell you, there are some beautiful souls that come in and out of my life, and I'm so grateful for that. Just, I have to share one story, and the last lady I worked on, beautiful, beautiful lady, probably my age, maybe a little bit older, and I asked her what her intention was, what she wanted to focus on, and she says, I don't want to be depressed anymore. And I said, okay, well, let's see what we can do. You know, I got out my magic wand. Haha, just kidding. It's called Reiki. And anyway, these are just mini sessions, so they're only like 15, 20 minutes. And as I was finishing up, she started laughing. I mean, like belly laughing, tears running down her face, laughing. And she was trying to tell me what was funny, and it wasn't anything I could even understand. She just had laughter there. She had laughter, and she said, thank you. She said, that's the first time I've laughed in weeks. So that was just really beautiful. That's amazing, the power of Reiki and what happens to us, what happens to our heart, to our monkey mind, to our emotions, all that stuff, when somebody just holds space for us, you know, and just focuses on us. It's an amazing gift. We had another lady, we were selling jewelry there too. As you may know, my friend Becky makes beautiful crystal and stone jewelry with sterling silver. And so last, probably, I guess it's probably around the first of the year, I started infusing her jewelry with Reiki, giving it the intention that whoever is the end recipient of it would receive Reiki energy and healing and all the beautiful things that go along with Reiki. And Becky told me, we set up a table last night that she manned there. And afterwards, she told me about a lady who had bought one of our bracelets, like probably about 4 or 5 months ago. She bought this bracelet that was like one of my favorites, but when I was doing Reiki on it, it was like burning my hands. It was crazy. My hands got so hot with this particular stone bracelet. It was, I want to say a smoky jasper or something like that. And so anyway, I guess she came by last night by the booth, and Becky talked to her, and she asked her, about her bracelet because this lady was having really bad nightmares. And so we had looked up, what kind of stones would help with nightmares, and that was the one that came up for her. And she said she sleeps with it under her pillow every night. She's not had a nightmare since. Isn't that cool? We don't usually hear back from people what their experience is after the fact, or that sort of thing. So that was like really a wonderful confirmation. So it's just a beautiful night. I love doing gifts and graces. It's always the first Friday of each month. They have complimentary mini sessions. We have Reiki, we have reflexology, we have other different Reiki or energy workers, chair massage, there are toe readings, there are life coaches there, and sound healings. It's a really cool experience. So if you ever want to come out to one of those, you're more than welcome to. And it's just a wonderful chance for our practitioners and me to give back to the community. And this month's theme was caring for the caregiver. And Linda Bennett, the head of the hypno department there at SWIHA, my mentor, love Linda. And she did the program, and she was fabulous. Out of the ballpark, fabulous. So today's chapter, let's move on to the Book of Awakening. Today's chapter, this is a book by Mark Nepo. And Mark is a poet, and he's a cancer survivor. And these little daily writings are just little writings that he did while he was going through his cancer treatment and recovery, and turned them all into a book. These were emails he sent to a friend of his, just his ponderings. And he's a beautiful writer, so I love this. Today's is called In the Care of Something Unseen. Genius is a crisis that joins the buried self for certain moments to our daily mind. That's by William Butler Yeats. We have been trained to think of genius as an unusual brilliance of mind, an ability to retain or calculate or conceptualize uncounted amounts of information. But the original sense of genius means attendant spirit, being in the care of something unseen but near. It is really another definition of wholeness or God, another way of acknowledging the Tao, the unseeable stream we all swim in. What Yeats offers us is an insight into life on earth. The great Irish poet suggests that crisis is an unexpected jarring of our ways that brings us into contact with our attendant spirit. I'm reminded that the Chinese ideogram for danger also means opportunity. This is not to suggest that we seek out danger, but that we look for the openings when broken by experience by which we can find our connection to the unseeable stream we often forget we are a part of. Perhaps the purpose in crisis, if there is one, is not to break us as much as to break us open. Oh, I love that. We talked a little bit about vulnerability yesterday. And it was funny because Becky was doing a live podcast from SWIHA last night. And her thing was about being vulnerable. It's something she's working on right now. And I was reminded as Linda Bennett was talking about people coming to SWIHA for the life coaching program. And there was just, she didn't directly talk about that program, but there was just a reminder in there for me about this. That was my first class at SWIHA almost 3 years ago, was the life coaching program. And I walked in expecting to learn how to help others and to fix them in a way, because that's kind of what we want to do, even though it's not what we should be doing, and that's not our process. But I walked in with that expectation, and it soon became very apparent, even in that very first weekend, that I wasn't there to help anybody else or fix anybody else but myself. And, why is that so hard for us? It was a very intimidating, uncomfortable thing for me. And it didn't happen overnight, but I'm so glad that it did happen, because it taught me for the first time in my life that it was okay to be vulnerable, and I could do it in a safe way and with people around me who were safe people. And that makes all the difference, is the safety. The safety. Because what happens to us so often is, if we are vulnerable, somebody criticizes us, or they want to give us solutions, or, fix things for us. It's our human nature. We all do it. Whether we want to admit it or not, we all do it. And then they don't like the way that we maybe do something, and it doesn't feel safe, and so that we just bottle it up, and we stop being vulnerable at some point. And not everyone, of course, but many, many of us. And you can't pour from an empty cup. So first I had to fill my cup. I had to work on me and my own vulnerability. And then I was ready to be able to help other people. So I stumbled into that whole program by accident, quite honestly. I don't even know how I got there. I was living in Idaho at the time. I came down here to spend a little time with my mom in the winter, and I signed up for this program, and it was part of the reason I was really willing to move back to Arizona, to go ahead and move back, because I got addicted to Southwest Institute of Healing Arts. I call it Hogwarts. It's the most amazing, magical place on earth. I'm telling you, Disneyland ain't got nothing on Sweehaw. So anyway, being vulnerable is not so easy. So I love that last line. Perhaps the purpose in crisis, if there is one, is not to break us as much as to break us open. That is really, really powerful, and that's really, really true. Break us open. So here's the exercise for today. Sit quietly and feel the unseeable stream that you are a part of. Be in the Tao. Breathe slowly and meditate on your genius, your attendant spirit. Breathe softly and expose whatever crisis you are in to your attendant spirit. That's safe enough, right? That's so safe. If you can, move through your day feeling both your crisis and the depth of your genius, and let them join. Beautiful, really beautiful. So, there you go. Book of Awakening. And today is my birthday. And since today is my birthday, I got to choose the angel I wanted to choose. My personal spirit guide for most of my adult life has been Archangel Michael. I love Archangel Michael. He's a bad dude. Look at him there, killing the devil. taking reign over the devil. Archangel Michael is associated with Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Michael will help you love yourself, have the courage of your convictions, find your life's purpose, improve all of your relationships, find a career that makes your heart sing, live your life fully and passionately. To invoke Archangel Michael. The colors usually associated with Archangel Michael are green and red. He is very easygoing, so you don't have to do anything special to call upon him, other than to ask for his help. Michael usually has a sword that he uses to cut through any resistance. So you can write your request on a piece of paper. Then imagine his sword and tear the letter into small pieces, knowing he has heard your prayer. You can burn the pieces or throw them away. Beautiful. Anybody ever done some of that work? It's awesome. Yeah, I have personally seen Archangel Michael use that sword. And it was during a Reiki session at Sweha, actually, once again. And I had somebody who had a very, very dark entity attached. And, you know, I'm not intimidated by entities. Usually they're just kind of lost little souls and just need somebody to help them move on. This one, no. This one was really, really evil. And I called on Archangel Michael because at that point I didn't know what else to do. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning. And Archangel, I saw him come and he told me to just keep coaxing this entity off of this person. And once this entity loosened its grip, Michael used that sword on him. And the whole thing just disintegrated. It was the craziest thing. It was an amazing experience. And I know that my client had some relief from that. I know she did. Because this had been with her for a long time. It was left there, sadly, by a family member who had been very abusive in some way. I don't know what way. I don't need to know the whys or all the details, but it was an amazing thing to see that and witness that. It was a little bit freaky, I'll be honest. So, here's a little bit more about Archangel Michael. He's referred to as the greatest of all angels. His name signifies he who is God. He is a perfect manifestation of God's mercy and was put in charge of nature, including the rain, snow, wind, thunder, lightning, and clouds. Michael is the archangel of protection and the patron saint of policemen. He facilitates patience, lends courage, helps with career ambitions, and provides motivation to help you accomplish all of life's tasks. As soon as you invite Michael into your life, you will feel his love and protection. Michael is often pictured holding a sword, which represents courage and his ability to conquer or overcome any obstacle. Keep that one in mind. That's important. With his sword, he will gladly remove any problem in your path. So call upon him when you feel challenged or stymied. He is enthusiastic and full of energy and will readily take up any task set before him. It is said that the Archangel Michael appeared to Moses as the fire in the burning bush, rescued Daniel from the lion's den, and informed Mary of her approaching death. Both Gabriel and Michael visited the prophet Muhammad to teach him of peace. Michael is God's messenger of love, hope, peace, joy, wisdom, and grace. He loves to help anyone who reaches out to him. He helps people to overcome their hopelessness and to easily manifest their deepest dreams. So there you go. There's my hero, Archangel Michael. Key to bomb. That's all I got for you today, my friends. So enjoy your day. And I have a webinar starting in a few minutes. And then I think I might go take a nap. Oh yeah, I gotta go play with the Connor. Hi, boo. Yeah. Oh yes, hi. He was a good boy today. Yesterday he was rambunctious and squeaking his toy and being obnoxious, barking at me. Oh, you, I don't know about you. Yeah. So it's Connor time is what he's telling me. So have a great day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow morning. Thank you, Jennifer. Happy birthday. It is my birthday. 57. WTF. It is, though. So, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.